Hey, g'day, I'm Josh here from Physique Essentials. I hope you're well, and thank you so much for joining me for this very special presentation. I'm going to be sharing with you how you can go from feeling out of shape to dropping 10 kilograms plus of stubborn body fat and transforming your lifestyle over the next 63 days or less, all without wasting cash on crap supplements, sacrificing performance at work or time at home with the family. I do know that your time is precious, so again, thank you so much for joining me. If you don't mind, I want to jump straight into it. Okay, so we're going to kick things off with a disclaimer. Number one, this will not be a 45-minute long webinar. As I said, I know that you're busy. I aim to wrap this up within the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. So please stick with me. I promise it will be worth it. Also, too, please know that success is not found in the next diet, next detox, supplements, challenges, or anything like that. If it was, you would not be here. Okay, you would have already found it. And lastly, in this presentation, I'm going to be showing you how you can transform your life over the next 63 days, guarantee. All right, ready to rock and roll. Look, now, as I said, there is a reason why you are here. And the chances are is either you're just getting ready to start on your transformation, ready to get back into shape, or maybe you've been at this for a while, progress has been going well, but you're just ready to go next level. So chances are you could be making one, if not all of these mistakes. So I just want to quickly touch base on them before we get into the real processes and the real content of what I want to share. So number one is maybe you are following the bro science. And what I mean by that is it's very easy to think that the reason why you haven't been making the results that you want is you need a special type of workout. Yeah, you've hit 40, you need a metabolic conditioning workout, or you need to go out and buy some special hormonal supplements, or you have to start doing intermittent fasting, or you got to jump on the shakes, do keto. There's a special type of workout, all this sort of stuff. Look, there is no shortage of information, and the problem is all that information is confusing at best. All right, so just kind of push it to the side. I've got something a lot better. Okay. Number two is more is not better. And as I said, look, I appreciate time is a commodity. You are busy. I'm busy. And the last thing that we want to do is start getting into a good routine and thinking that the way in which we increase progress and increase results is by doing more. You know, if 3 days a week is a good thing, then 4 should, surely be better. If not 5, why not 6 and 7? If we're eating X amount of food, maybe I should just eat less. So more is not always better. It is a point of diminishing return. Ultimately, what we need to do is try to create balance within a lifestyle. Okay, so if you've got the urge to do more, stop. And then the last one, okay, this probably trips up more guys than I speak to more than anything. And with all the best intentions, we think the next level of success lies in a challenge. You know what I mean? So it could be a get shredded challenge, a kickstart challenge. Maybe the gym's launching a challenge. It could be a summer ab challenge. It could be a 21-day challenge, whatever it is. But unfortunately, it is the fastest way to derail your success. And when I'm talking success, I'm talking long-term sustainable results, because very rarely, if ever, the results that you can achieve from a transformational challenge like this, these quick fix challenges, that you can actually keep up for life. Okay, so as I said, I want to share with you a better way, but we do need to touch base on these really, really quickly. All right, look, let's move forward. What I'm about to share with you is not only proven to deliver the results that you are chasing today, so whatever it is that you're chasing today, but will continue to work for you no matter what the goals are you are chasing tomorrow. And this is really, really important. So think about it like this. Maybe the things that you've done in the past, I call them one-dimensional. You know what I mean? So you're doing a shredded plan, or you've got to focus on just building muscle, so you're trying to gain muscle, boosting performance and things like that. The trick is, the key is they all are somewhat interrelated. What will happen once you lose all that body fat? Then does it mean that you have to do something completely different? Well, the steps I'm going to share with you are foundational steps. They are the frameworks on how you can build out every successive transformation plan from here on in. It is very, very cool. All right, let's get into it. So step number one is taking ownership of the opportunity that you have today. It is very easy to sit in a position of victimhood. It's very easy to sit back and say, the reason I haven't got the results I want up until this point is because I haven't been able to get that special supplement, or I've been doing the wrong diet, or, I can only commit to 3 days a week, with training. And I know if I was able to commit to 4 days, that would make all the difference. That's all BS, right? So ultimately, what you need to do is take ownership of the opportunity that you have. Draw the line in the sand. What you're doing is you're not making commitment to a program or anything like that. You are making a commitment to change. You are making a commitment to yourself to be your best and to do whatever is needed to create the outcomes that you want. Okay, so taking ownership of the opportunity. Number two is discovering the truth of the problem. Now, let me give you an example, right? So let's just say that you've got 10 plus kilos of stubborn body body fat that you would love to lose. You need to know that the 10 kilos themselves, that body fat, that is not the problem. That is just a symptom. Okay. And we need to look past the symptom. It is very easy to just fixate on that 10 kilos and say, listen, I'm going to go on a shred diet and I'm going to cut out my carbs. I'm going to do keto and all these sorts of things. But unless we identify what the real underlying issue is, where it usually ends up at a lifestyle level, unless we identify what's really going on and fix it at that level, is once you lose the weight, it eventually comes back on. And maybe you've been down that path before. You know what I mean? You've made some great progress from the start. And before you know it, it's unsustainable. The wheels start to fall off. And before you know it, you're back to square one and beginning the process all over again. So we need to figure out what's going on and fix it at that level, look past the symptom and discover the problem. Number 3 is creating a plan that suits your goals, your preferences, and your lifestyle. And this is really, really important. So going back to that whole challenge perspective, okay, we might sit back and we might just say, listen, I just need a diet and training program and I'll be on my way. But unless we can actually take ownership of the opportunity and discover what's really going on, what we're going to do is try and get our lifestyle and wrap it around that plan. And that plan might be sitting back and saying, listen, you've got to train 6 days a week. You've got to live on 1,800 calories a day and you've got to buy these special supplements. And again, that's all BS, right? The correct plan is the one that suits your goals. So whatever it is that you want to focus on right now within an appropriate time frame. So utilizing those SMART goal principles, right? Also to your preferences. What do you want to do? Your likes, dislikes, and routine and so forth. And also to your lifestyle. So think in terms of your personal commitments, your daily commitments, your career commitments, your family commitments, and all that sort of stuff. Because look, think about it like this. Let's just say that you're semi-retired, you're doing 20 hours a week, kids are out of home, all that sort of stuff, and time is of your own. It is a lot different compared to if you were working 100 hours a week, you've got 30 staff at work that you've got to look after. You've got a family, you've got 5 kids under 10. They've got special dietary needs and they also play sport and you're the one running them around. Okay, so we need to get the plan, how you eat and how you move relative to your goal to suit your preferences and to suit your lifestyle. That is a correct transformational plan. Also, too, you need to give yourself the time to make success a priority. I know you're busy. I am busy. Okay. We've all got time though. And that's the key, because again, if someone needs you to do something, family or at work or something, because they rely on you, you will get it done. Okay, that's the thing. So what you really need to do is be able to shift your priorities, okay? And you need to make success a priority. You need to make you your priority, because this is the thing. Every single decision that you need to make and every person that you're serving out there, they need you to be your best. Okay, so if you were your best, fitter, stronger, leaner, you had more energy, more stamina, more confidence, greater performance, you'll be able to suit and serve them better. Okay, so give yourself the time, put it in your diary. You are the most important person in your world, and everyone will benefit from the decisions that you make. And lastly, you need to dial in a lifestyle that's going to create consistency. And the reason why I mention this at the end, because without these 4 previous steps, you've got no chance of being consistent. Okay, if you don't take ownership, you're going to try and rely on willpower to get the work done. If you don't discover the truth of the problem, you're only going to be focusing on the symptom, and it's just going to keep you on that repetitive cycle. If you're trying to wrap your lifestyle around a plan, it's only a matter of time before it fails, because then you will not give the time, okay? Because again, you're trying to clutch at straws. So in the end, what you want to do is create a lifestyle that's going to allow you to be consistent. Rome was not built in a day, and you need to be able to play the long game. So make the things that you do, your relationships to food, training, and all that sort of stuff, complement the lifestyle that you want to live, and it makes it a damn sight easier. But like everything, we get to a point now and you have a choice, right? So you can take everything I've shared so far, you can scrap it and just keep doing what you're doing, do your own thing, and hope that you'll eventually figure things out. Or you can grab all the info, you can attempt to implement it yourself, which is still going to take time. Okay, it's going to take more time, and it's still going to create confusion because you're not going to be 100% sure of what you're doing is correct. But to be fair, it is an option. Or lastly, which is the fastest, the cheapest, and the simplest and the easiest way, is to have me personally help you implement it all. Okay, so how that looks like with my help, I will handcraft every piece of this transformational process for you. I will create a personalized transformation plan, okay? And that'll be specifically matched to your goals, your preferences, and your lifestyle. And then most importantly, I'll provide a level of support which is unmatched anywhere, which will complement not only the goals that you're chasing, but your crazy busy lifestyle, okay? Now, the next steps from here is what I'd love you to do is to book a free consultation with me now. What we're going to do in that call, about 45 minutes or so, we're going to talk about all the things that are working, what's not working, and what you ultimately want to achieve. And if you want my help, sweet. And if not, that's totally okay too. But the purpose of the call is to give you clarity, is to give you direction, and to create a plan of attack. Okay. So lastly, this isn't for everyone. Okay. So first things first, you must be goal driven. You must like to be able to set goals and then put the steps into play and achieve them, succeed, and then set new goals. Okay. Also, too, you must be committed and you must be a decisive action taker. And lastly, you must be able to make decisions on your own. So if we chat and we come up with a plan and I say, listen, you want to do this, you need to be able to say, yes, let's get to work. Okay. And if not, I can't help at this stage. So what I invite you to do now is to book your consultation now. If you are ready to do what my clients do, which is create a physique to be proud of in less time, zero guesswork, and guaranteed results, then click the link under this video and let's talk soon.